This kind of thing makes my skin prickle. Let's get out of here.
No one's come to claim him.
Envoy?
I've seen worse. We'll get to the bottom of this. You, what are you doing? This is a crime scene. That's evidence.
That's the Imperial Envoy. Stay out of his way.
Oh, right. My mistake.
Good. You made it back.
Envoy.
You can come here to get a job, but you're done doing whatever it is.
Oh, you're a brave soul. Going to... There ain't many ways. Tempestuous Luandi Culturai. Watch yourself. Your aim.
Step right up. I can tell you need more fire in your life. Or maybe more essence. Please buy something. I'm trying to prove a point.
Yeah, so close. But what's the point? Oh, you don't mean a thing by it. I'm glad to see not all the gods have abandoned. No, of course I'm not drunk. I'm an alchemist. You should know, this place is heading quickly into a swamp of madness. Even the plants and the animals feel it. I would say, welcome to the living land. Sapiento di Falva, alchemy. My latest, I expect... Oh, you may have known. No. All I need, more precise. At this, my friend. The people of it, if any. I'd be there.
She asked about you again, Alden. She wants to know when you'll re-enlist. Look, there's the Imperial Envoy. Maybe he can set you straight.
Ah, Envoy. Excuse us. You can go inside. Nothing. An old friend came by to chat.
This old friend is here on the Inquisitor's orders. Halden, or Hal, as he's going by now.
I was a good soldier. I did my duty. I did. Those days are over. I'll always be...
The Inquisitor wants to...
I can't believe they're still
The Inquisitor won't be...
Well, it's not my problem anymore, is...
Well, I can't say I've met one like you before, but I'm sure you hear that all the time. Oh, heavens no. I would never treat with such folk. Look for Remio up in the pub.
will never regret this.
Take a moment, people.
If you'd like to be... Oh, how can one concentrate with you running all about the place? Who can tell? You've been speaking with Gunneth, I assume? Huh? Go bother Edelgund. Huh? If you'd like to be useful, I could use another drink. Yeah.
Tell me you brought good news. Oh, Envoy, you return. And you brought a friend. Ambassador Heelguard, at your service.
Always nice to meet an Adiran who isn't trying to goad me into a fight.
What of these rebels? The streets are full of rumors. So, You took justice into your own hands. That takes grit. More than I expected. Of course, the official record will show that the killer struck first, and you were...
That's technically what happened, so sure.
I know that Ludwig wanted a public execution, but this might do just as well to appease her. A message has been sent. No one will challenge... Ever the mercenary. This will have to do. Now that Ludwig isn't getting her execution, we need to spend a little more on securing the city. Now the Emperor wants you to investigate the Dream Scourge, and I have no wish to delay you any further. I'm sending you to Fior Messi Verno. The Animancers... Nor should you be. Animancers draw power from the spirit world. The Empire has no tolerance for Animancers, and with good reason. Animancers, they want to change for all our... Well, Animancers, make no mistake. You're right to be curious. After all, just don't get too... If you have... My sources tell me the Dream Scourge is a plague of the soul, and souls are their trade. If we have anything in common with Animancers, it's a shared interest in curing the Dream Scourge. Answers. Nothing more. We need all the help we can get, even if it means... I believe that Governor V... Good hunt...
Hilgard. Why is it that whenever I hear your name, it's because you've disgraced the Empire?
No. Strangling light. Keep her away.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
Inquisitor Ludwig.
While you brood over the Dream Scourge, this island is coming apart at the seams.
Stay your wrath. Allow me to present the Adiran Envoy, dispatched by the Emperor himself, to aid us in our time of need.
Do I know you? Entirely possible. Much has changed since we last saw each other. I am both more and less than I used to be. And you... There is a dim corner of my memory that you occupy. Old feelings I thought long since banished. I will observe you with interest. I can't believe you troubled the Emperor to send an envoy. Haven't you done enough to flaunt your incompetence?
Under the circumstances, I thought it might be...
Silence. You busy yourself with a dream scourge. A mere fever and chills, leaving the real work to me. Even if that were to happen, the living will replace the dead. We will ship them in by the hundreds to fill the empty houses.
Oh, gods, Ludwig.
I have scoured this island and faced the truths from which you cower. The Living Lands is on the brink of total collapse, and you have ignored the discontent in your own city. Our envoy spilled blood, quelled the resistance, and brought us time to gather our strength.
You don't waste time, do you?
We should be using this opportunity, not squandering it. What say you? Well, if that is the end of your commitment, then the Living Lands...
If you're done eviscerating me...
You are ridiculous. Emerald Stare is on... The Animancers cling to pride and... You're right about the second part. Clearly I've wasted my time with you, Ambassador. From now on, I will break the front. You are free to disagree with my method. As for you, Envoy, this reunion was unexpected, but not unwelcome.
She is going to be a problem. No. She invents a crisis, then runs off to solve it. You should put her out of your mind. The Dream Scourge is more than an... Oh, before I forget, Liviana gave you a clean bill of health. You're cleared to leave for Emerald Stair. Fair warning, Animanters and Adirians don't mix well. A fair point.
They're a fun bunch. Crazy, but fun.
Wonderful. Now I have to keep a tight grip on my soul on top of everything else.
Should you cross paths with Ludwig, well, try not to. I have no idea what's gotten into her. Safe travels. I'm told Emerald Stair is beautiful this...
We can head to the Eastern Gatehouse when you're ready to go to Fjord.
An interesting day. Well, I'll be chomped by a Zaret queen. You're that godlike. I can't believe my... Oh my. You tease me, godlike. Sadly, I have neither the en... Indeed, a young... Well, they were asking... Can't imagine what they need. I said they were most... Not long ago, they carried the... Castle's folly. Question, why are you looking for those sailors? Did the Valian captains then? Ha! Can't argue. I wouldn't worry. The smugglers are probably getting it. I can tell you.
Envoy. Paradise is not finished with you.
Careful, he could be a messenger. Or this could get interesting.
Adirians are all around us. It behooves us to be discreet. My compatriots have observed your judgment. We have a message for you. We do not give second warnings. Consider this one carefully. We will remember, Envoy.
Can't tell you how many ships have come to a bad end on those rocks.
you got! You.
Who's there? Found you.
Make the boss proud. Here it comes.
I think it's clear something happened here.
Stupid. Time.
Look at him! Here we go! Here they come!
Another win, but who's counting? Hey, that looks like a totem to your burned queen.
Got it! Oh, take a breather, folks. Getting out of this alive!
Captain, we're not alone here.
Gods, what else? Hold fire! Maybe there will... Please, please don't hurt us. We're just trying to get this Audra for Captain Bardado before she comes and kills us. So were we. I don't think that's possible anymore. We acquired some luminous Adra from the Valian Trading Company. My ship sank in a mass... That's a matter of perspective, isn't it? Our plan was to tell the client we couldn't get the Adra and hide out in Paradis until we knew we were out. The Valians weren't far behind us. Are you serious? You do that for us? If that means what I think it means, I'm all for it. We're supposed to bring the Adra to... If you somehow make it out alive with the Adra, get it to Sapienta de Falva in Paradis.
Careful. There's a reason this place is called Castel's Folly, and it's not because of its whimsical sense of humor.
One for you! You're mine now!
I've always hated spiders. Ow!
Hush now. Take your strength.
Hold it there, amigo. We're expecting someone tonight for sure. But you're not them. Oh, Hasdern, Trevik, and his scabby. So I'm here. Oh, Bring me their heads! Found you!
Weapon! Cut it!
Right flank!
Nice job, everyone.
We will remember, Envoy.
Well, no one's come to claim him. I suppose I should.
My friend! Thank you. Thank you! Now my work can continue. Take this. I was saving it for a rainy day, but who knows when that will be. Well, there isn't much. Thank you again, my...
Whatever's grown over that Audra doesn't look natural.
here. Birth. Voices. Arms building a wall. The ruins sleep in the field now. How do we leave our mark upon the river of memory? Planting seeds. The body dies. Your clarity of vision soothes us.
Just heard the stranger road. Envoy, you gotta tell me your secret. The Envoy blacked out for a moment, and now the Adra has flowers on it. Does that about sum it up?
Hold a moment. They tell me you're going to Emerald Stair. Business or pleasure? Of course. Don't let me keep you. Fair warning, Envoy. Before you showed up, Inquisitor Ludwine barged past me. She was looking none too pleased. Might have had something to do with that poor fellow who got strung up. I didn't ask. Anyway, I thought you should know Ludwine's on the prowl. Tread lightly.
As long as she's not on our scent. Hopefully, your handling of Egwolf brought us some grace with her.
Oh, one other thing. A desperate young man at your embassy asked me to deliver this to you. Apparently his expedition team has run into some trouble in the caves. I reckon he was a little starstruck by the... Oh, and I wouldn't wait too long. Those caves have been unstable. Take care out there. You're cleared to pass, Envoy.
Really you? I mean, we all heard the Emperor sent a godlike, but I didn't never think I'd get to meet you. The lady at the gate must have given you my letter. Gods, do I ever owe her. You are the envoy, aren't you? I bow, but I think I dislocated... Yes, sir. My brother, Cadman, and I ran into some trouble exploring a temple north of the city. Bears and traps and guards... The floor collapsed from under us. He couldn't walk too well, and yet our captain wanted to keep going, so we're with a team from the Free Expedition Corps. I fear for their lives, Envoy. Gods, do you mean it? They descended into the temple through a route off the Pilgrim's Path, just north of the city. You'll know you're headed the right way when you see trail markers and rock stacks the Pilgrims left behind. We posted a guard out front, Sedgwin. Let her know I sent you, and she'll let you pass. Especially my brother. You'll probably... Thank you.
Marius, did you leave a cleaning manual? In my pack.
Doesn't ring a bell, but I suggest reading it when you get a chance. It's rude not to read a book. Given as a gift.
Since when do you worry about being rude?
I'm just saying, maybe someone gave you that for a reason. I've noticed that camp supplies don't generally clean themselves.
Weren't you telling me not to wash my clothes so much?
The wilderness doesn't generally smell like boiled hardtack or peppered lithbark stew.
If this is about the time I burned your favorite pan trying to bake sweet pie in it, I'm still sorry, and I'll still get you a new one. I don't know how you fit a cleaning manual in your pack anyway.
Well,
Haze, mirrors, we have touched something like your dreams before. Our roots entwine, but we cannot linger here long. We must know. A life for a life. A killer's blood billows in the drain. We do not understand. Eat or bleed. Rule of the wild. We know these shapes. A dam broke. We wept in the dark when your soul slipped away. We feared for you, felt your agony. We could not forgive. We bide our time. We wait. Wake now. We have tending to do.
Show me what you got! Come and get it! We got them all.
Here. This is the path Offred told us about.
If you look, you can see Fort Northreach from here.
No. Too soon.
If you traveled weeks to see him, you can wait a few more days.
Kara!
The Temple of Aethys is closed. Ugh, I don't know why everyone in the Living Land suddenly wants to see the old kook in there, but it's not happening. Not today, anyway. Probably not tomorrow either. Not with the way they're dawdling.
Since when do you make the rules?
Since I arrived with the big sword.
So you say I need a bigger sword. The Oracle has one. Let me in and I will borrow it.
I'm saying you need to go home because the goddamn temple is closed. The boy made it back to the embassy. I half expected him to kick off on the way there.
He was badly injured and grieving his brother's wounds. I say it is good news.
Sure. Until the Inquisitor hears he abandoned his men to go crying for his mum. Right. Sorry, Envoy. The expedition team entered through the cave just past here. They planned for a day's journey, but they've been gone for more than 3. Something must have held them up. Our freak mentioned traps and earthquakes and...
The Oracle who maintains the temple is a godlike of Aethys.
They were carrying a lot of tools and weapons with them, so be on... And Envoy, thanks. I know Offreak will appreciate you looking into this.
boys!
Something tells me those weren't the last walking skeletons we'll be fighting. Tripwire's broken. I bet Offreak's people came through here.
Look at that. That statue. How did anyone build that all the way down here?
Gods. No one knew that was down here.
Rituals. Whispers of searing light.
Zarb's ahead. Just going around them. You can fight if you're feeling itchy.
I was just getting warmed up.
Offering.
Hold it together, kid. We're nearly there.
You're not my... I got to be dreaming. Oh, gods, am I dead? Is this the Beyond Spirit? Have you come to take me to Galloway's side?
The kid's in bad shape, but he's not too far gone. I think we can help him.
I'm not ready. I've never even touched a girl. It's not fair.
creepiest sensation I ever felt in my life. Like vines were growing all through me.
If it works, don't question it. And look, your wounds are closing up already.
Oh, wow. I feel leagues better. I thought for sure you were coming to take me back to the wheel. Who are you? What you doing down here? Free Expedition Corps out of High Crown. Yeah, that's us. Well, that's me anyway. The rest of those assholes went on without me after I got hurt. We'll come back for you once we've got the relic, Cadman, honest. Oh, shit. Yeda was probably hoping I'd croak so she wouldn't have to tell our freak how she abandoned me. All she cares about is that Oracle and his relic, which is probably just a big old dog bone if you ask me. It's probably still down there, fiddling with the statue. You must have seen it on your way in. He'll be the last one to have seen him, I bet. I'll just rest up here a minute before I head back to Paradise.
Take it easy. No sense getting yourself into another scrape.
Promise, I'll take it slow. Hey, Envoy, for what it's worth, I really thought I was gonna die down here. Right, yeah. You got those assholes to save and everything. I hope they're better off than I was.
Seems like a good kid. Glad we could give him a hand. Maybe one of Juliana's girls will too.
He's gonna have a hard time getting out of here. At least we gave him a fighting chance.
So, the kid said the expedition team was here, looking for the Oracle.
Nice work.
Didn't realize the head of the Steel Garrote was into antiques.
Yeah.
I see someone. Be ready for anything.
My brother. Can it be? It has been too long. I had feared I was the last of us, but you... Oh, the very sight of you is a balm for the soul. I am the Oracle Sargenes, servant of the once shining god, he whose light has lately dimmed. What brings you to this sacred space? An expedition? I'm afraid I don't understand.
Right. Maps, ropes, pitons, rugged boots, water for days, people down here looking for stuff.
I am familiar with the concept. Tomb raiding and the like. What troubles me is why they would come here. These ruins are not so different from the many others on this island, except that they are a good deal more treacherous. And this representation of Aethys we stand before, it is the work of my own hands. They could not hope to move it. Do you know what their purpose is here? Ah, the splinter of Aethys. I suppose it was too much to hope they were here to examine these exquisite ruins. Truly, it is their loss. It rests in a shrine deep within this temple complex, beyond the reach of looters, visitors, or indeed, myself. The path to the relic has fallen to ruin. Some sections are flooded, and others are infested with all manner of creatures. Although, perhaps you might assist me with that.
Right. Here it comes.
You see, this construction beside us is no mere statue, but a reliquary I have built to house the splinter of Aethys in its appropriate grandeur. It is nearly complete, and ready for the splinter to be interred. But I can no longer reach the relic on my own. Return it to me, and who knows, perhaps you will meet your expedition along the way. I am most grateful. Oh, and please refrain from touching my statue or devices. May light illuminate your path, brother. My devices.
Roots clogging up this tunnel. Watch yourself. Take your best shot. Another one!
Everyone okay?
Knew there were little houses. Then again, I never needed to come down here before, so there's that.
Let's go. This one's mine. That's all of them.
Gods. What are we dealing with here?
Thorns beside violets, essence twisted out of shape. A pulse beating out of time. Should it be disturbed?
If it weren't for the creepy oracle and fading leaves, this place would be kind of nice.
Aim where?
Good eyes.
quiet.
There's the relic. Can't be as easy as just grab it.
False idol. It wakes.
Something's moving in the main chamber.
We'd better get moving too. Let's see if that opens. One for you! Uncle, to your left. On your right. Who's ready for more? That ought to be all of them, right?
Have I mentioned that I think this is a terrible idea? Here we go.
Next one's mine.
Oh, Fuitu. The way out must have flooded during that earthquake. Blasted ruins.
Well, better a flood than a cave. Something's not right here. Take a look around. Well, we found the expedition. Looks like they've only been dead a few hours. But how did they get in here?
They didn't come the same way we did. I'll remind you, we had to swim here. And look, there's no way these people died of natural causes. Murder usually leaves a mark.
It's like every member of the expedition team just collapsed. You think he's building a what? A giant animat?
Do I even want to know what an animat is?
An animancer could explain it better, but they're basically suits of armor brought to life by bound souls.
Right. I knew I didn't want to know.
The Oracle couldn't have put the expedition's souls in the statue of Aethys, right? There's still a lot of debate over what even happened at Ukaizo. Perhaps the Oracle knows the truth, or perhaps he's just as lost as we are. Aethys is a dangerous god associated with Eora's bloodiest wars, and he recently killed thousands of people in Deadfire. Now, we have a piece of him, and we're about to face a maniac who wants it desperately. Tread carefully.
Why has he come here? Why does he build the idol in this place? Even the flood could not stop him. Fealty or sickness?
I don't know what this guy's capable of, but I've got your back.
There you are. I worried for you when the earth shook.
Lies like wasps.
There we are. Now, fill the statue with essence. Do me the honor of pulling the lever, just there. And my lord will return to face justice. Any moment now. My god, Aethys, are you there? No! It's not working! Something is wrong. My lord Aethys has not returned. The relic you have retrieved was stolen from Aethys's body. He is bound to it, or it to... He speaks to me no longer. But if I am correct, when it is placed in the statue, the magnifying power of the art... But something is missing from my design. It must be the chime. Without my brother, will you join my holy work and lend your chime to the cause? Ah, I did not expect you to be so thorough in your explorations. Nevertheless, I am impressed. As to whether I killed them, well, does death occur the moment the heart ceases beating? In one sense, then they are. In either case, they have entered a state of change. If it must come...
Is that all you got? Come and get me. Oracle's dead, so can we leave now, or...?
Hear us. Follow us. We would speak to you.
Well, that was fun. The Oracle might have been a creepy, murdering Korba, but he sure kept a nice home.
Guess his work on that statue didn't leave much time for renovations.
Nice! Here they come. Oh, no, you don't! Nice work. I shouldn't have to tell you not to trust the chest found behind a waterfall.
Hey, it's the Envoy!
Envoy, hey!
I swear, I owe you the world.
I owe him the world. He saved my life, remember?
Yeah, you only told me about 100 times.
Hey, where's Yeda? Is everyone else on their way?
No. Oh, gods. Does he mean...
They didn't make it, Offreak. I'm sorry.
But you saved Cadman. You couldn't save them? Or you didn't try?
What happened?
What?
Right. So it could have been worse.
They probably went quickly, if that helps.
I can't understand this.
Hey, Offreak, hey, listen. We always knew that was a risk, right? And we told ourselves.
Better to go out at the bottom of the world or the top. No dying in bed like Granda, asking what if.
Did you avenge them? Is the Oracle dead? At least they got justice.
And I got my brother back.
Don't be a baby. You would have been fine without me.
What I mean to say is, we're grateful, Envoy.
Oh, that reminds me. I wanted to give you this. It belonged to our grandfather. He'd always wanted to join the Corps, but life got in the way. When we were recruiting, he gave it to us to remind us to live well.
Well, I'm sure you've got big Envoy things to do.
I don't know if you heard, but there's a plague on and everything.
If you're ever in High Crown, look us up.
Yeah, we can drink to the Corps together.
I wish things had turned out better for the rest of their crew, but I'm glad they made it.
These two will be just fine. I'm sure of it.
One of them may even get a happy ending.
Word of it. Good luck out there. You're gonna need it.
And Sam sad to be leaving Paradise. I had no idea how tense things were with the Adirans moving in.
An equal's death won't help matters.
Either way, you're safer with him gone.
Regardless, the Steel Garrote will see this as an excuse to crack down. I get the feeling they've been looking for one.
Steel Garrote? I figured they're just more intense Adiran soldiers.
They'll have their work cut out for them here. About half the people who come to the Living Lands are fugitives or exiles from something.
I don't like that Ludwig woman. She gives me the vrikas.
Yeah, I've seen floggings gentler than the scolding she gave Hilgard. One's tacking and the other's jibing, if you catch my drift. And that's gonna mean trouble for everyone around them before long.
Then it's a good thing we're getting out of the city.
Yeah. Much as Liviana misses our company, I wouldn't count on your mysterious friend reviving you a second time.
Are you listening to that friend when you go all blank-eyed from time to time? Does your special friend talk to you? I mean, I had an imaginary friend when I was little, but they never brought me back from the dead.
He means that with all due professional respect, of course.
How do you know this friend doesn't mean us any harm?
So they do mean us harm.
Funny. Keep joking when the envoy starts sprouting mushrooms and attacking everyone.
Easy, Marius. Whatever this is, I don't think he has the Dream Scourge.
Well, you can't fault me for being thorough.
We're headed to Fior Messi Verno to see if the Animancers know anything about the Dream Scourge, right? Maybe we'll learn something about your condition in the process.
Right. When it comes time to deal with Animancers, you two are on your own.
Fair enough, but I wouldn't expect a warm welcome. Hilgard's already brought your homeland's prohibitions against animancy to Paradise.
They could stand around and have scholarly debates about souls all they want. Gives me a great opportunity to take a nap.
I haven't been back in a while, but Fior is an interesting place. It was founded about 50 years ago by a disgraced Valian duke and a handful of animancers who'd soured on politics in the republics.
Town full of nobles, scholars, and leeches, all surviving off the work of the farmers who grow food for the whole island.
They're an eccentric bunch. You'll see. It turns out that academics are as ungovernable as the rest of us rabble.
You don't understand what they're messing with. They can't tame the wilds with machinery.
They've held it at bay until recently. Their ingenuity, or madness, or heresy, take your pick, has fed a lot of people in the Living Lands. But, rumor has it, some unnatural blight is destroying their crops. We'll find out soon enough. And while we're in Emerald Stair, there's something I've been putting off. An old friend from my time in Thirdborn had a cabin out in the woods. Tama. He passed a while ago, but he left something for me that I never got around to picking up. But since we'll be in Emerald Stair anyway... You won't regret it. Emerald Stair's lovely this time of year. Even the Delimgon bloom.
No matter what I tell you, you keep picking flowers from things that want to kill you.
Hey, they love me. You just gotta ask nicely. Compliment their foliage.
Right. Maybe buy them a drink before they choke you to death with vines. Well, you came to the right place.
You and I have quite the adventure ahead of us, Envoy. That's the spirit. What about you, Marius? What's next?
I have, things to do back in Paradise. It keeps me plenty busy.
Come to think of it, I haven't been to Emerald Stair in a while, and the Envoy's never been. Know any good guides we could hire?
None that could help the two of you. You need the best guide in the lands to keep you from getting yourselves killed.
Yeah. Who else is going to show us which mushrooms we can eat and which ones want to eat us?
Now that you mention it, you're going to need my help if you're traveling through the lands with this Nimdut. I have 2 rules. No campfire songs and no hugs. That last one's non-negotiable.
I hear wiggle room on the singing.
If we're done being ridiculous, we should get some rest. We'll be in Emerald Stair tomorrow.
Good to have you with us, Marius.
Right. Go to bed before you violate the hugging rule. By the way, I never met that Orlin girl before in my life.
What Orlin girl?
You remember. The one in the camp in Shadow Peaks? With the thing on her head?
Oh, which of these is?
Looks like she could use our help.
Let's give up.
One for you!
Don't get comfortable. More are on the way. Oh, fantastic. People. I was about to lose my wits.
A mind's question. The dust of the Akita in her hair. She knocks. We would answer.
You wouldn't happen to have a ladder on hand, would you?
No ladders, Envoy. Wouldn't fit in the packs.
You're welcome to my shoulders.
Shoot. That vase is far too high for me, and a ladder would have been perfect. But perhaps we don't need one. You're tall, striking, and well-toned. Do they really? I wonder what other advantages godlikes come with. Maybe the three of you have experimented?
I'll try anything twice.
It's more of an animancy thing, isn't it?
In any event, I already have a lover. He always carries a ladder. But sadly, he's busy helping the Animancers in Fjord, and I need this vase now. Oh, you will? My. You're a looker and a doer. The vase sits atop that tower beside us, in the ruins there. And once you've got it, look me up. Yahtzee, wizard extraordinaire, godless expert, and a Balrog in the bedroom.
You do meet the most interesting people.
I can get you 1,000 faces that don't require going into some ancient ruins. But no one listens to me.
Coming from your right.
Stand a chance! I think I sprained my shoulder.
Andra's titties, you found it! I tried using magic to get the vase down, but alas. Thankfully you and your little friends came along and saved the day.
Excuse me. We're all bigger than you are, Nimdude.
I may be small, but my magic is not, I assure you. If you say so, darling. But I'd best pack up. I want to get home. I have a new artifact to study. Thank you for your help, Godlike. Even if you didn't have a ladder.
Well, that's something I hope never happens again.
I've got a few inches to spare if she changes her mind.
What's mine? Here we go!
Who's ready for more? Granted, I don't come here often, but... When did it get this bad? As if people weren't hungry enough. Those are no ordinary farm hands.
A godlike in Emerald's Den. I'd offer to shake your hand, but I've been elbow deep. Governor Vidaro. I'm sure he's snug as a maggot in a corpse in his estate. It's in Fior Merziverne. But just in case it comes up, you didn't... Oh, well, that's the price of doing business. Our governor doesn't exactly approve of my area of expertise. As you can see, this is my reanimated corpse farm.
We can smell it, too.
I'm trying to demonstrate the value of undead labor. But of course, nothing is ever that simple. What am I supposed to do? Just let them decompose? Reanimated corpses are the future of manual labor. Cost-effective, low maintenance, and very friendly. Now, Beatrice, she's being a real problem, if you can believe it. Would you be a dear and reach into her guts? Feel around for anything that doesn't belong. Aha! So the blight got into my revenant and interfered with her raising. That confirms one of my theories. Not only is the Dream Scourge affecting our farms, it's disrupting animancy, unraveling our work. Sounds like I have more research ahead of me, but at least now I have a sense of direction. Thank you for getting your hands dirty on my behalf, godlike. You're a natural. Not really. But that's all right. We're animants. You see the living land. We chat.
There's something poetic about the idea of plants eating souls to survive. Creepy, but poetic.
But as you can see... Thank you. With traditional farms depend... Animancy can change the... Come back soon.
Quiet, Nimdut.
Seven in the past week. How am I supposed to live like this? Ah, Ado. You wouldn't happen to be an... Matico. I mean, forgive me. If I have to chase down... I don't know. I wish they would at least come back. People? If Elia finds out, she wouldn't push her research far enough.
Whatever you all are doing, it's clearly working wonders so far.
And how's that risk-taking working out for you?
You know, maybe there is something. Maybe I know where they went. I've caught them trying to shamble off to the nearby lake before. Revenants aren't very bright. That can't be a coincidence. I was hoping I'd look much... Oh, and if you find something, I'd be grateful if you brought it here. I want to...
best shot. We got them all. Let's go. On your right. Show me what you got. Watch yourselves. Good fighting.
Is anybody there? Somebody help! Keep going. I'm down here.
You're mine now.
Ah! Oh, finally a rescuer. I was beginning to lose my voice. I'm not dead yet. Just too tired to climb up. Oh, 1 minute. I'm engrossed in my research. The next thing I know, whoop, my workshop is in this damn pit. Not until lately. Now they're everywhere. The ruins were probably stable until those roots showed up. Quilici warned Vidaro that the roots would swallow the soil. We've never had plants like these. I'm no botanist, but even I can tell that something's not right. Ah, nonsense! I can't go yet. My notes are down here somewhere. They contain priceless data on the wildlife around Fjord. Ah, stop treating me like a bag of bones and listen for a minute. As soon as I dug them out, a gang of sporling... I can heave myself topside in time, but I'm in no shape to fight. Help with one hand and disparage with the other, huh? Fine. Now hurry. I can't... For all I...
Don't eat the brown berries. They're not actual. Actually berries.
Come and get me. This one's mine.
Stand back.
You're alive? I mean, you're back. Ah, did you find my notes? Yes, the cover's a little worse for wear, but the notes are intact. My findings on squirrel essence are going to change everything. Everything! What's not clear, I'm researching squirrel essence. I've nearly proved my theory, too. As everyone knows, squirrel brains grow and shrink in accordance with the nut season. So I thought, if it weren't for this sinkhole, I would have already submitted it. I can't imagine any of my specimens but I've got my notes. I can try again. Take this. Buy yourself something nice.
What just happened? I heard something about a squirrel.
Next one's mine.
Nice job, everyone.